the trainer is from Rajasthan, so use it to give a very big task for them. So I will check with that, and the same task I will assign. Okay, let me
Okay.
check after the class I will assign. Like, okay, so let's discuss. So what is the sequential data? Question is to identify the sequential of numbers. Hmm, write a query to identify any gaps. Write a query to identify any gaps in the sequence of invoice numbers. You know what is
Invoice.
invoice? Generally, we will order something in e-commerce, Flipkart, Amazon. We will get invoice. What happened, Saikiran Reddy? Saikiran Reddy and Krishna Vamsi, talking something?
No, Pranay, my video stuck doesn't.
Okay, okay. Saikiran Reddy, do you have your earpods or earphones, something?
Yes, Pranay.
Okay, okay. So in office, everyone is comfortable, right? When the class is going.
Yes, Pranay.
Yes,
Okay.
promise.
So if anyone get disturbed, you can go to the conference hall. You can listen there. If you want uh, deep concentration, like Kaushik always looks to the conference hall. So Kaushik, you can go to the conference hall, and there you can listen the class if you want. If you're not comfortable, right? Okay. Yeah, so invoice numbers. Invoice is nothing but when the bill generates from the what we ordered from e-commerce, Flipkart or Amazon. So for that we need to write a identify the gaps. So what is actually sequential data? So we need to check what is sequential data. Hmm, So if we so to identify the gaps in invoice numbers and this query is assume the invoice numbers and order by. So for that you need to create a table. Is anyone created the table for the eighth question? Or you can eighth question you can use for this. Uh, so yesterday I given total 15 tasks, right? So for 15
Yeah.
tasks, how many tables we created? How many different types of tables? Banu, Saikiran Chinda, how many tables we created yesterday? Parvati.
Maximum for every question we create with table.
Can
Yes,
you?
Yeah.
Pranay.
Yeah.
There's a
Okay.
new
For
table,
every
Pranay, for every
question we
question.
created.
Yeah, different
For every
names.
paper we get this
Different
different
I think around
different
8
tables.
tables,
5 to
Pranay.
6, Pranay.
8,
Okay,
Pranay.
5 to 6 tables are created, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, so for this eighth question also you need to create new table. I thought if you create a one table, you can able to perform like 3 to 4 questions on the same table. I thought that. So you are creating for each question for each question each new table, right?
Yeah, yeah.
No, no, Pranay.
No, no,
Actually,
no,
like
Pranay.
Actually,
For
if
some questions,
the table
adding
name is
just columns
different,
is
we
enough.
are
Pranay.
creating a new table.
Yeah.
Like for
Mm,
similar tables, we are just retrieving that.
mm.
It's
Retrieving and adding columns,
Yeah,
yeah,
modifying.
Pranay.
you can modify the existing table, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
So
for
for this table, I have a query. After you can try this. Are placed in the chart box. So the question is, we need to write a query to identify any gaps in the sequential of invoice numbers. So first we need to identify the gaps. So what is the question he asked? Identify the gaps in the sequential data. Hmm. So sequential data means identifying the gaps. So sequential data, the data is in sequence. So in that we have like 4 types of there identify gaps in the sequential data and auto increment columns and ensuring sequential data, generating a sequence in MySQL. So we need a deeper concept is there. Particularly apart from this, whatever the concepts we covered in MySQL, sequential data is a separate concept. So we need to cover 4 5 subtopics are there in sequential data. So I will give them query. You can try it in the chat box. So we created yesterday 5 to 6 tables, right? For eighth question. So let's use this syntax as example. If you want to, you created 5, 6 tables, right? You can use this query. And coming to the 11th one, then handling the null values is okay. Deleting duplicate records, joining and aggregate. Aggregate is also easy, right? On aggregate, you got only one question: right? Sales, product ID, sales date. Write a query to find all the products that total sales, like total. Aggregate is very easy. Sum, MIN minimum, maximum. Yeah, aggregate is functions easy. Okay, let's see the 11th one. Query to perform pivot operations. We have a table orders. Okay, you can use the same table for 8th and 11th one because same the data is right. Order ID, same. It basically, so sudden, okay, if you take a Flipkart or Amazon, any e-commerce website as a real-time example, there they have a huge database, right? So they will maintain each and customer data is very important for them, right? So if you log in into the e-commerce on your name particularly, Shivanagendra, so his email ID, his phone number, his address, and everything, his present location, and everything it is tracking. The complete tracking will be there on the in their database. Okay, so you create a one table. So do some n number of operations. Apart from these, you can do some. Okay, I will give some real time questions on this. This e-commerce is most important and banking. So if you go to bank, you know how much they will take from information, a lot of information, our Aadhaar card, PAN card, mother name, father name, present address, communication address, etc., etc., etc. So you need to do some queries on banking and e-commerce. That will give you a lot of hands-on and SQL. Okay, so let's come to the 11th one. Okay, orders ID, product ID, and order status. Write a query to count how many orders in each status. Okay, pending, shipped, delivered. Okay, yeah, this for this you need to create one big table like e-commerce. Then you can perform like write a query to count how many orders. Uh, okay, yeah, pending. How many are pending? How many are shipped? How many are delivered? Right? I think shipped and delivered both are same, right? No, no, no. Shipped means, uh,
Ready to deliver.
yeah, ready to delivery. Correct. So pending means it is in still not shipped.
Yeah.
In
So
transit.
yeah,
Ready to
so you need
transport.
to
Shipper is
yeah,
ready to
pending.
transport.
Yeah, ready to transport. It may be in the transport. Some products will come to Delhi, Delhi to Hyderabad, and Hyderabad to sub districts. Okay, for this also I will give you one query, syntax, the basic example, and you need to create a one big database, one big table. Take our office teammates numbers, create a 22, 23 members, create names and their mobile numbers, just random mobile numbers, random address. To creating a table, don't ask, don't disturb others. Okay, I need your phone number, I need your communication address. Don't ask, you just give some random address for just practicing purpose.
Yes,
Okay?
Pranay, we have duplicate data in.
Yeah, take duplicate data. Don't ask your father name, mother name. Don't take like matrimonial history. Right? Yeah, just for practice purpose. So for 11th question. Order status and shipped and delivered, and create a database and try this. Okay.
Yeah, okay, bro.
Yeah. Yesterday dot day 26 and today day 27. Okay. Is everyone completed the yesterday's 13 task? 1 3. 13 are completed,
Yeah,
right?
Pranay. Yeah.
Okay. So how about your Python? It's been a long. So what is the status of Python?
I'm in day 6 dictionaries completed.
Okay. Good. Okay. Day 6 completed. Dictionaries.
Yeah.
So Kaushik, till how many concepts you completed?
Up to now completed.
Up to?
Up to now completed. I'm
Okay.
expecting.
Okay. Python. I mean, you completed. You told me you came up to sorting, right? Up to
No, no,
sorting you completed.
after that also completed. 19 completed.
Okay. All completed. You completed all the tasks.
Yes. Linear, circular, and that also completed.
Okay. Okay. Next, Krishnavamsi. Up to how many concepts you completed the Python programs?
Yeah, all Python programs completed, Pranay.
Okay. Very good. Nice. Next, Tejaswini.
Day 17 and 19 are pending, Pranay.
2 days. Okay. You have 2 days of learning. Okay. Next, Lakshman.
Yeah, Pranay, I'm in double
Okay.
six
You
more,
came to linked
seven,
list.
yeah, seven
Okay. Okay.
persons.
Nice. Okay. Okay. Nice. Next, Shivanagindra.
Yeah, Pranay. Oops and linked lists are pending. Remaining all completed.
Okay. Oops. Srikant Gaud.
Almost, I think all finished Pranay in Python.
Completed almost. Single linked list, double link, circular linked
Yeah.
list, everything.
Yeah, finished.
You're practicing, right? Or you just copy pasting from others?
Practicing with difficulty.
Yeah.
Good difficulty.
Yeah. Then.
Yeah,
So you are.
almost we completed. Yesterday's task not finished.
Okay. Okay. Very good. Nice.
Yeah.
Next, Sricharan.
All tasks are completed, Pranay.
No, you worked on the weekend, right? You are the only person.
Yeah,
Rentless.
me and Shivanagandra, Pranay.
Rentless. Okay. Work weekend 24/7. Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
Yeah, Pranay.
Okay. Nice. Okay. Sheshamanas. Up to how many concepts?
I'm in day 5 in the loops, like 4 pending. So I can
Okay.
finish by end of the day and we need to start dictionary like basics.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Carry on. And next, Mahesh.
Yeah, hi Pranay. As of now,
Yeah.
SQL is completed, and in Python,
Mhm.
day 6, I'm working currently, Pranay.
Yeah, yeah, okay. And, if you face any difficulty, contact your team lead and try to understand, because don't copy paste. If you copy paste ladder,
Yeah, things will
fa-
be difficult after that. Yeah.
yeah, after the training sessions. So take your time, but try to
Okay.
complete fast.
Yeah, sure, Pranay. Thank you.
Yeah. Next, almost everyone can completed. Prabhas, Naveen. Hi Vasavi, how are you? How is your health?
Pranay, fine, Pranay.
Fine. Okay, okay. So you came from your hometown to Hyderabad. So Hyderabad's weather and environment is not good for your, I think,
Yeah,
right?
also food also, Pranay.
Yeah, hostel food and yeah, it is too difficult. Hmm. Yeah. So we completed the SQL, Python completed, SQL completed. Next, we need to start a framework, Django. So actually, Django is a high-level Python web framework. So we have other than Django, we have Flask, and alternate frameworks are there, but mostly most of the companies will use for Python. So if you take Java, for Java, Spring Boot is the most used framework when it comes to the Java programming language. So in the same way, when it comes to the Python, Django is the most used common and framework. And so why we use this? So basically, it is a scalable and secure the web applications. So Python, as the Python is completely for backend. So front end is a separate HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and many libraries, and React.js. So that is completely front end part. So the Django mainly we use the Django is for uh, building very scalable and secure web applications. So others can't see our code, and they can't copy like they can't enter into our database, they can't enter into our web applications. So for security and scalable, we will create we will use the Django, and it follows the MVT, like model view template. Okay, I will open the notepad. September 25th. Django. Django. What is Django? Python high level framework. So if you use this, it is highly. Hey, what is that sound? I thought like someone is playing some Guntur Karam song. Cool.
No,
Someone using the.
Pranay, no. Street vendors is roaming around, so they're shouting their vegetables and so near me.
Okay. I thought they were playing someone is playing some music, because I don't know, Srikanth is staying, Srikanth, yeah, and Sricharan. So many people are Srikanth God. So many are there from home. I think someone is playing their music system, I thought. No, right? Highly robustic and scalable, and to secure the web applications. Yeah, and it follows the MVT, model view template. Okay, and Django is designed to handle the much of the complexity. So basically, backend comparing with the front end, backend is little bit complexity. It involves a lot of complexity. So it is designed for complexity of web development, and allowing the developers to focus on writing their applications. Okay, so it is complicated. Let me write that also. Complexity of web development. Web development. Okay, and we have some key features, as you know, ORM, like we have in OOPS, right? We see in OOPS, object oriented program. So we have ORM, the features, the main key features of we have ORM, and admin interface, and URL. The main thing is URL, right? We need to connect the front end and back end, so that URL routing is important, admin interface is important, and authentication system. So if you open any website like Flipkart, Amazon, what is the main thing we will do? To log in, right? Definitely, if you open Redbus, any web application, login page is important. For that, we will create authentication page. So that is authentication system is important. And as I told, to secure the web applications, scalability and security. Okay, let's see the key. Yeah, please mute someone. I'm getting some disturbance. Yeah. So the main key features ORM. Okay, right here. ORM. ORM stands for Object Relational M for mapping. So that mapping is important. So basically, it allows the developers to interact with the databases, right? We are using database MySQL. So we need to interact with the database, right? So when you are creating a user by your phone number or email, so for that we need a interaction. So ORM, Object Relational Mapping, allows us developers to interact with the, it allows DEVLO, right? LOPR, yeah. Developer, it allows developers to interact with the, to interact with the database. Okay. And next, as I told, admin interface. AD admin interface. So what is admin interface? It auto generates a powerful admin panel to managing the application data. So basically, yeah, if you take any application, the same and this is a common example. I may repeat the till end of the Django web application, Flipkart, Amazon, because these are the most because those websites are ruling the uh, what we call IT industry, right? You take Flipkart, Amazon, Google. So for everything we need a login. So that is what is admin interface. So it auto generates a powerful admin panel. So what is admin? Admin means so in office we have like HR admin, right? What admin does? He will assign you ID card, laptop, and everything, right? So in Django also we have a admin interface. So if you use the Django, the admin interface, it manages the entire mm, application data. So whatever application data and applicants, how many are logging, how many are sign upping the page. So we can write in one word. So like it auto generates, auto GN, auto generates a powerful people comes from the powerful places, right? So admin panel, admin interface is the powerful, right? Admin interface, it auto generates a powerful admin panel for application data. So how many are going to Devara movie on the first day, 1 a.m. show? Has anyone got the tickets?
Cycle నుంచి ఎంత Pranay?
How?
I too got the tickets.
Oh, you have to booking one ticket for me, right? So I'm checking all tickets are booked. Yesterday I checked.
Pranay, check in Shetty Cinema Theatre.
Yeah, Narapalli, right? Narapalli.
Yeah. Even
Yeah.
I can just refer you.
Yeah. Because in my home, still in my home, they won't send me for 1 a.m. shows or 4 a.m. shows. So I will better to go after the office, like
Yeah,
9:30.
me also.
9.
Me also go
Anyway,
9:30 afternoon.
yeah, because anyway, if you go to 1 a.m. for show, we can't experience our Tarak, right? NTR, we can't see his presence. Full of papers.
Yeah, bro.
No, that Shetty's is a mini theater actually.
Yeah, it capacity
So-
like 50 to 60. I
Yeah,
seen
it's
in
just 50 to 60. So he's our direct contact.
yeah, we will book Bhargav. Let book us for all 23 members. We will
Okay,
all come on on the weekend.
I'll share my
Saturday.
bank account, please. Everyone, send me the amount.
Pranay, 70mm screens are best, Pranay. Watching
Yeah,
in
exactly. Because
theaters.
after Yeah. Seen in the Aravinda Sameta in Abits Theatre. There is a 70 mm. Superb actually. In 2018, when I was in degree, I watched the film.
Aravinda Sameta is evergreen.
Yeah. Full of fights. So let's
All
see.
movies are available in Snapchat, Pranay. In my Snapchat, I will receive all the notifications, all scene to scene.
Snapchat on inbox.
I will get there in Snapchat.
Exactly. So
Srikant
we
Gaur
should not.
likes Yatra 2 movie, Pranay actually.
Yatra 2.
Yeah,
Why?
Srikant Gaur's favorite movie because
Okay,
it's
Shravani
the
raised the
film
hand.
is based
Shravani.
on Rajశేఖర్ Reddy.
Shravani. Okay. Yeah. It's Congress party, right? You told me, right? Congress.
Yeah,
Chai
activist of Congress party, but not a favor for Rashikar Reddy. I won't like him much. You know what
Okay.
happening now in Tirumala? That issue, I
Yeah.
won't like him much.
Yeah. Yes, exactly.
Mm.
So Shravani, you have any doubt on this, like ORM or admin interface?
No.
No, Pranay, she just responding to how many guys are going to movie house. Right? So
Sorry. How many? Okay. Shravani, you raised your hand. Tell me. I mean, to what regarding Devara movie or regarding this Django?
Regarding Devaram.
Okay, you are going
Yes.
1 a.m. or 4 a.m. show?
No. Just, first show, 7 o'clock.
Oh, okay. For which theater? I think in the PVR post
PVR.
office.
PVR post office.
Post office only, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Previously it is S2 mall. Now it's converted to PVR.
PVR.
Yeah, I watched Bahubali 2 times in that S2 mall.
Yes.
Yeah, I love the theater. Actually, I have so many memories in Sunil Theater. Recently, they destroyed that Sunil Theater.
Sunil Theatre.
Yeah.
Who Pranay
Yeah.
Mughals?
Huh?
Mughals have destroyed that Sunil theater.
Mughal. Actually, I will eat very less in Hanmakondas because I will watch movies and directly go to home. I think Shravani, if you need any suggestions from hotel, you can ask Shravani. She will tell. So the key features, ORM and admin interface, and we have, as I told, URL, right? So front end, some URLs are there. If you click on that URL, it will redirect to the another page, right? So for that, we need to create URL routing. So routing means it will redirect from one page to another page. So what we can write, mapping between the URLs and view functions. Mapping. Like if you open, like simple example is, if you open the Flipkart, Amazon in the PCs, if you click on the product, it will open in the another tab, right? So it will redirect to the another URL. Like if you open your college website, JNT or something, when you click on the results, it will open another pop-up page will come. So that is URL routing. Let me give the space here. URL routing. So it is mapping between the mapping between
pages.
URLs and views and view pages. Okay. So next we have, as I told, authentication system and scalability and security. Let's see the authentication. Authentication means to log in. We have authentication, right? To log in. To if you enter in the office, we have authentication, right? To if our fingerprint is in the database, then only we can enter into the office. Same way for web applications also. If you need, if you have a sign up page, then you can able to log in. So that it comes under authentication system, right? So it is a built-in system for user authentication and permissions. So if you see, if you log in our college website, we have only student login, faculty login. So we have different of logins are there. So that will create in the Python backend by using Django. In sub, the feature is authentication system. So it is a built-in system for handling user authentication and permissions, right? If you need if you take our I mean for Prisma we don't have logins for employee login, management login. Most for colleges, if you take the colleges, student login, faculty login, principal login, there will be a login service. So it handling the user authentication and the permissions, what type of permissions you need it will give.
Sometimes we use even multi-factor authentication.
Yeah, exactly, multi-factor, like for Teams, right? We log in
Yes.
from the Teams, multi-factor authentication. Gmail also. So when we
Yeah.
unity the login, um,
We
like
have
we
to
will get
prove
OTP.
ourselves 2 times.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So we have to give the OTP. Whatever, if you keep for every like for social media also, if you log in into whenever you log in into the Instagram, Facebook in new device, you will get a
Phone pay also.
yeah, Sean, yeah, phone pay. Yeah. For every system we have multi authentication is there. Whenever you need to log in into the new device, you will get OTPs. Sometimes it asks security questions, right? It is also authentication. Who is your childhood friend? What is your first crush name? Some security questions you have, right? Yeah. Some security questions you have to give. So if you keep the crush names, it keep on changing for every. So it depends, right? What do you say, Bhargav?
Every day.
Every day, yeah, cycle and see. Every day it will
Not
change.
for
So
me,
don't.
brother. Naveen.
Pranay, yesterday only
Yeah.
Cycle Chandra changed the crush name.
Uh-huh.
No, Pranay.
So how Saikiran is
I
staying
don't
is
have
somewhere in Machilipatnam, and how you are communicating daily, Naveen?
Machilipatnam Pranay, so that's why.
Okay, you both are from Machilipatnam.
Yes,
They
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
created
Pranay.
a group, Machilipatnam Rock Boys, so they can.
Wow.
I think
Machilipatnam.
Mahesh also from Machilipatnam.
Yeah, he told on that day, yes.
Yes, Pranay.
Yeah, me and actually Manas also.
Oh, Sheshamanas also. Oh, you have entire battalion is there for Machilipatnam, right?
Yeah, it's better
Hmm.
to create a one group in WhatsApp separate.
Remove Avengers and keep
Go to
Machilipatnam.
hometown. Yeah, it is better to share seats in car.
Actually, the manager and Teja, HR, HDC are there in the group. You can't change that group.
yeah.
If you want, you can keep a separate group. Machilipatnam, what? Rockers, Machilipatnam Managallu, right? You can keep like
Yeah,
that.
Pranay.
Yeah, add me in that chat group.
Okay, Pranay, sure.
Yeah,
Okay, Pranay.
don't include a manager or HR, HDC, PDC. Okay, you will get warnings.
Okay,
So
Yeah,
Pranay.
that
Pranay.
type of. So last one is scalability and security. The last key feature we have. Scalability. BILIT, scalability, security. So we need to create security for the page because others can't enter into our database, others can't log in or sign up, right? So if it is like Flipkart and Amazon, it is they will create they will restrict some we can't enter into our database. We can able to create, we can sign up and we can log in and we can order. That is our user permissions. So that comes under in security when you are developing a security page. So we will come across those things, how to give permissions to user, particular permissions to particular user, and it handles the heavy traffic also. So at a time, you see the big billion days are coming day after tomorrow, 27th. So 27th is very big day movie. There were a movie, and if you want
Yeah,
some online, every Flipkart freedom sale and not freedom sale,
yeah,
some
everyone.
sale is there.
Flipkart
Already
Big Billion, bro.
yeah, big billion days. Already many of the influencers are promoting. If you have your
Yeah,
old
man.
fridge, throw it away. Throw it away. If you have your old TV, throw it away. So so that to to heavy traffic it manages. So how many users can access our web page, that how many users can our database can store, right? So that comes under scalability and security. And it handles the traffics also, not only security. Yeah, right here. It handles heavy traffic. And if you take real time as CMS is there, content management system, and e-commerce platforms as we seen e-commerce platforms and social networks. Let me write here real time and real time and hey, who is that? They're playing some song from where? Srikanth Gaud or Srikanth?
Actually, my wife is playing that song.
Okay. Okay, mute your mic, Srikanth. Yeah.
I muted my wife.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Okay, real time and examples. One is I told the most thing is just keep on telling right from the beginning onwards. E-commerce. In e-commerce we use a lot. Yeah? E-commerce. And one more thing, social networking. Social networks. CMS. What is CMS like? Manage website content.
Content
Shona?
management.
Yeah, front end management, like content management system. Let me write content management systems. Okay, so it is like to manage the web content and dynamic pages are right. So if you dynamic pages every day they will update some pages. So it will use actually the examples are there for content management systems like higher officials like NASA and ISRO. There is some highly securitable, right? Highly like highly inflammable, like Guntur Karam caption, highly inflammable. So if you this CMS content management system, highly scalable and highly security. So common people can't enter into, can't hack because they will hire some ethical hackers. So confidential data will be there like NASA and ISRO and e-commerce and social networks, and we have in scientific computing platforms also like data analytics. So we'll use in the real-time examples for that. So why Django means it has the benefits like benefits. And let's write the benefits. Faster deployment, faster development, faster development. As we see in the one of the key features, same the scalable and security is good. Security is good and large ecosystem. It has Django has a vast reusable packages. So far we used the functions, right? Like in data types we used it in the Python programming. So these are the very important data types and inheritance concepts. So when it comes to the Django, we use the packages, libraries. So we'll import some the directly we'll import. Like in front end also, if you go to the React.js, we will import the libraries and functions. So it has a large ecosystem. Large ecosystem with reusable packages. And yeah, that's it. This is the introduction for Django. Chart box. So clear how why we will use Django. Clear? What is Django actually? High level Python framework and scalable, and there are we use model view template MVT and the complexity of web development, and key features are important: ORM, admin interface, and URL and authentication systems. And real-time example, e-commerce and social networks. In our daily life, you'll use e-commerce and social networks, and benefits faster deployment, scalable and security, and a larger ecosystem, right? Yeah. So I given the theory notes. Let me open my document. So what are the concepts we have to go through in the Django? Right. Python fundamentals is completed, DS is completed, the SQL is completed, data structures algorithms completed, and Git we need to see how to, as I told, right? So Git is a version control system. So in our local we have the files, right? So we need to move to the GitHub, so we can store our code there. First we need to set up the environment, right? Django environment in PyCharm. So that we need to see, and working with the URLs and RESTful APIs. Yeah, one more thing I didn't include APIs also. It will come in the URL routing. Okay, so in the URL routing, we can REST APIs and API development and authentication. Yeah, so these are the whatever the key features are there. We need to go one by one. And database, and we need to connect the database, or ORM, object relational mapping. So we need to connect the PyCharm to the database, connecting MySQL with database. APIs is a separate topic is there, REST APIs, and we need to cover principal REST APIs. And finally, after, okay, see, we can host a our project, like, so we are developing something, the data, and we connect it to the database. So we need to host. So you have an idea what is hosting? You have any idea what hosting?
Hosting or hosting?
Hosting.
Hosting, like I mean, deploying the website, right?
Exactly, Shunana. Deploying the website. So we will develop, right? As we developers, we will develop the web application, right? So front end and back end with the database. So hosting means we need to host the website. Actually, we can host with free of cost, like Netlify is there, GitHub Actions is there, right? So for every you need to create a website. I mean, after the completing the front end development, front end parts, you need to develop a. Okay, let me show my. I created one portfolio. I will show you. But I need to host that. I want to host. I didn't hosted that. So are you able to see my portfolio? Yeah. So with HTML and basic CSS, you can develop a page like this. So currently it is my local C drive. So I need to host in the GitHub Actions or Netlify.
Netlify is best.
Yeah, Netlify is the free.
Yeah. Free.
And nowadays GitHub Actions also using there. GitHub Actions also. So you can write here about me. I am Pranay Kadari, Senior DevOps Engineer, and I have certification AWS certified, right? So you can write your skills. So skills, DevOps, cloud, Python programming, and Java basics. You can write here scripting tools. What are the tools you know? You can write it, and work experience, right? You can create a work experience. So this is my work experience. So this is my first company I write in here, Adverse Tech, and WIT Solutions and Toggle 3D, Prisma Software Solutions, and you can contact me. This is my email, and you can write a like this. This is I created, right? At the rate 2024 Pranay Kadari, all rights are reserved. So you can develop a simple website.
I do have this one.
You have
But it is already hosted, but domain is expired. I have to pay the
yeah, basically
to
we
get
have.
back my website.
So instead of taking AWS or GoDaddy, so we can host so many are there. So meanwhile, okay, let's complete this SQL and Python is completed, right? Let's complete the backend thing. After we will anyway we'll learn the HTML and CSS, right? So there we can develop a page and we can write the code. And hosting, the basic hosting also you need to know. Actually, the hosting part will take care of the cloud engineers or DevOps engineers. So nowadays the developers also learning the hosting, how to host the automation, right? Everything comes from automation, the Jenkins pipeline. So whenever the developer deploys a code, it automatically deploys in the it will automatically deploy in the website. So that part will after the Django we will see the how Git and GitHub. That is the most important thing to need to learn everyone, even the developers and testing QA engineers and DevOps engineers. DevOps engineers obviously they will learn because they need to work on the Git and they will copy the URL and they will use some tools like Jenkins and Terraform. So as a developers, you also need to focus on the Git and GitHub, how it is working, right? Yes. So I created that and I will host, or at least this weekend I need to work on that. So in the weekends also you need to work apart from the task what I'm giving, right? You need to learn apart from something. You have to come with up any new questions. So Pranay, how can we do this, right? So have anyone deployed any application? Anyone? A small projects in the development Python or in Java something?
I did run it actually.
Banu, right?
Just on HTML and CSS convert. Just to
Oh,
website build. I build a
okay,
website.
okay. Good, Banu. And Mahesh also. Mahesh, you did internship, right, regarding testing.
Yeah. Using DevOps in AWS, I have deployed some application with the domain name like Mahesh AWS. I purchased for 1 year actually. I didn't
Okay,
renew after that. So
okay.
I
Mm-hmm.
used that domain as a project.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Pranay, that's it.
Very good. So where you purchase the domain from AWS only or GoDaddy, some hosting?
GoDaddy. Yeah, GoDaddy.
Yeah, GoDaddy is the cheapest one. So in my previous organization also, even though we have AWS, we need to purchase the domain names from the GoDaddy. So if anyone interested, you want to build some Srikanth Gaud import and exports, you can create a Srikanth after completing the training. You need to create a Srikanth imports and exports, and there you
Okay.
can develop there you can develop a web page.
Money
Uh,
money is also required, no, Pranay, for anything.
no, to create a website, there is no need money. You need to work. You need to create your
Okay.
own website.
Okay, then that we will do it.
Ah, right. Srikanth Gaud imports and export like Surya Bai. It's a brand, right? You can create your own website. So let's open PyCharm. I think we can connect the Django with in VS Code. I think most of the people are using PyCharm only, right?
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah,
have
Pranay.
PyCharm is there,
Pranay.
right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
Pranay.
Yeah,
So
yes.
we will create a one project today basically. The time is 12:30, right? So let's see the setup. I'm opening my PyCharm. Welcome to PyCharm. Long back I used this. We have sample project, right? Yeah, conditional statements, exceptional things in a few programs. So for Django, we'll create a new project. Okay, let's open the terminal and install pip install Django. Python console, right? Yeah, terminal. Open the terminal.
Screen is not sharing.
No, my screen is sharing or not?
Not sharing, Pranay.
Oh, sorry.
No,
sorry.
Pranay. No.
Okay, sorry. Okay, is my screen visible now?
Yeah, Pranay.
Yeah, that's I see. Yeah, initially I used PyCharm only, but I'm comfortable with VS Code. So now it's completely we're looking on Django, right? So PyCharm is good. So let's take a new project here. New project. New project and name is Django. Django. Yeah, it is in C folders, reporting manager, and the location, whatever the files we are writing in C folder, users, reporting manager, PyCharm projects. Okay, Django. So here only you can create direct use a Git repository. So if you are already working in the project, so if you create a Git repository, so we can easily we can push our code to the GitHub. So right now we don't need, just create a new. Creating a virtual environment. Yeah, that's it. A new environment came. So let's open here the terminal. Yeah. So we have a command. So here we can check the Python version also. Python version. Yeah, Python we are using 3.3. And this is a command to install pip. Install Django. Yeah, it's installing, see? So we are installing the Django, right? Install the collected packages. So by default, what are the packages we will use in the backend development? So it will install. And let's create one. We already created a project already. The project name is Django. Okay. And we need, let's create some internal project. Yeah, successfully installed. Have you able to see this? Successfully installed the Django, right?
Yeah, Pranay.
Yeah, Pranay.
Yeah, done. Yeah, now let's create one project. Django admin, the project name. Yeah. So I'm creating a project. Project name is Django admin. So I'm taking the admin projects and Django admin, start project, and my project. The name is my project. So you know CD means change directory. So this is a directory. See, users is a directory. Inside users we have a reporting manager. Reporting manager is a directory. In reporting manager have a PyCharm projects. In PyCharm projects have a Django. So in Django I created my project. So if you want to see the list the directories, you can click the dir. So these are the directories I have in Django, right? The dir, the command, if you click when dir means directory. Directory is nothing but a folder. Okay. So in Linux operating system, we will call directory. In Windows, we will call like folders. So that is the difference. So if you click on the dir, so I created these two folders, my project, by using the command that is django-admin start project, my project. So now we need to enter into the my project. The command is cd. Cd stands for change directory, my project. So here we need to create the files. If you click the dir, so by defaultly two files are created. .py stands for Python and my project. So inside my project, I have a file manage.py. So we want to run the server, right? So front end is different and back end is different. So how this works? Server, if you developed the used some libraries and functions. So you need to run the program, right? Basically in PyCharm here we will go, right? The option is, this is the option, right? If you click this, the program will run. So basic Python programs. So if you click here, if you write something here, so it will, you can write the file, right? Current file. You can run this. So how can we run this? The Django, this manage.py1, right? So we can't click run the pro. We can't click by the mouse. So there is a command for that. Like, what is it? Python. What is the file name? Manage.py. So if you, when you are typing if you click on the tab is there, right? Tab beside Q. If you click on the tab, the the remaining letters will automatically, it will take by using tab. Python M. When it will come, if you the manage, there is a file inside the my project. See, if I click PRA, if you click on the tab, it won't come, because Pranay, there is no file called Pranay such file, right? So on manage we have it, right? Manage.py. So I clicked M and tab. So py is came. Total full name came. So run server. So it's running the server. So it will create a URL, right? What are the key features we discussed in the PyCharm, right? Key features, URL development, I told, right? So a URL will create. So if you click on the URL, it will directly pings to the it will open in the web browser. Okay. Once again. So are you able to see my screen, right? Yeah, if I click on the URL, so are you able to see the URL page? So it is by defaultly it created. Yeah. The install worked successfully. Congratulations, you are seeing this page, and in your settings file, Django. So this is the URL 172 dot. It is a local host. It is a system for every system. This is the common. If you in your system also, if you run the server 172.0.1 colon is 8000. So as a working on the back end, so we need to know the basic networking concept, guys. Okay. So today you go through the basic networking concepts. What is local host and what is public IP address? What is DNS, domain name service? Okay, the basic networking concepts. Basic is enough. So you need not to be any pro on that. Okay. I will give the, yeah, I will give the commands. So it's clear, right? How to set up a Django in PyCharm. You need to open a create a new project in PyCharm and open the terminal, right? Open the terminal and command is there. What is it? To install pip install Django, right?
Yeah.
Clear for everyone?
Yeah,
Clear?
Yeah, Pranay, clear.
Yes,
Yeah,
Pranay.
Pranay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you want to see that what is the manage py dot, if you open this, so this is the data written. By defaultly it came from. So this is the data we are seeing in the web page. Okay. Def main try from. So we need to use. So in future we will use in tomorrow class we will see how we will use the try from. So we already we see in the statements, right? Try bot, try catch and statements, if and if else. Right? What is try? If you click, if you keep the cursor, it will stays. The try statement specify the exception handling. So just to revise the core Python and Python fundamentals and data structure concepts, it will use here. See except. What is except? Try statement. So what is meant by except? And import. We are importing this import statement. Okay. Go through the Python fundamentals and data structure concepts. Tomorrow we will develop some pages. Okay. So with this, if you with this code only, we are able to see the Django successfully in the web page. Okay. Clear?
Yeah.
Any doubts?
Clear.
Okay, Pranay. No,
More
Pranay,
doubts?
clear. Open.
Okay. Okay, I will assign the task on SQL. So try to complete the task on SQL fast and go through the networking concepts and revise the Python fundamentals.
Yep.
Okay. Tomorrow we will work on the Django, right?
Yeah, Pranay.
Anyway, I think everyone is perfect on SQL, right? Everyone, I think. I'm thinking that everyone good in the Python. Not Python and SQL both. Clear, right?
Yeah, Pranay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after 26 days, so day 27. So 27, we are starting the Django introduction is completed. Okay, guys, stay 10 more minutes and leave the session. Okay.
Okay, Pranay.
Okay, Pranay.
Meanwhile, yeah, I will assign the
Okay, Pranay.
tasks. Okay. Okay. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.
Bye,
Bye.
Pranay.
Bye,
Thank you.
Pranay.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
Pranay.
Bye.
Bye, Pranay.
Yeah. Bye, Prabhas.